Alright guys, now we're going to be working on the mag release since the charging handle is installed. So I'm going to put this upper aside, same with the charging handle, and I'm going to grab the lower receiver.
And I would push those pins back in, Josh, that way they're nice and secure and you don't have to worry about bending anything. Alright Josh, so you got your Ambidextrous magazine release out, and this is the magazine release, and then on the other side of your rifle you've got this piece here. So this is actually, flip the rifle back over again here, connected to that. And this is just a bolt, and this is a nut for all intents and purposes here. So you're going to push this down as far as you can, and then what that's going to cause is this to come up. And once it clears this piece here, you can start turning it. Righty, tighty, lefty, loosey, right? So push it all the way up, and when you're turning that, you're going to probably pull and lift that wing as it's flying around. And try not
very easy.
Not very easy, and don't scratch your rifle up unless you want it to look like it's a tool that's abused. And you're maintaining pressure with your trigger finger on that button, right?
Correct.
And so inside here you're going to have that post that's basically a bolt, and then there's going to be a spring that's going to come out on the other side with that button that's basically a nut, right? So you're not going to want to lose the spring in that button. So let's hold up the other two pieces here. And so they're basically the same, but the ambidextrous safety's got this extra tab, right? Okay, so you're going to install it in reverse order. So inside there, you're going to make sure that the spring, you're going to drop that in, maintain some pressure so it doesn't fall, and then you're going to drop a spring on, and then you're going to look at your button and make sure that it's got the grooves. Those are going to face out, so you have the purchase area.
All right. Something that I found while I was doing this is it's easier if you drop the spring in first and get the mag release button. Squish it in there as best you can. There's a lot of tension on that spring. Then flip it over.
And which way are you spinning it?
Clockwise.
To the right. And you should be able to feel it catching, right?
Mm-hmm.
And same thing, you're trying not to scratch your rifle up. Otherwise you can fill in the scratch marks with crayon or something like that. So as you're spinning that, you're going to know that it's in there enough. When you start, that bolt's going to be basically flush with the end of the button, or just a little bit below flush.
Like so?
So you're going to flip it over, and you're going to want to make sure that this bolt doesn't come past.
So I got a couple more to go.
And then the other thing you're going to want to do is function test this with a magazine.
This part's not easy.
And then just drop it in there. You don't have to make it all the way flush. So flip it over. Where are we at here?
Flush.
You're flush. So let's try with a magazine. Okay. So dropping it the normal way. Okay. Now just try dropping it. Well, switch hands and see if it actually works the way you want it to.
Yep.
Okay, so now we can see how our left-handed shooter can still use the same manual arms.